Alright, today I'm getting pretty excited. We've now got sap. I think it's mostly finished. There's a little bit more boiling to make it 100% syrup. But we've got this full bucket here, which I'm gonna open. I finished boiling this down probably 2 days ago, something like that. And I don't know if that's quite 5 gallons, 4.5 gallons maybe. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna dump it into our pot here. And from here, then I'm gonna just heat it all back up. Get it nice and toasty warm. Once it's boiling, I'm gonna double check, make sure that I've got the right density so I truly have proper syrup with sugar content of 66.9% sugar. And then we're gonna run it through our vacuum filter, and I'll show that here in just a minute. But before we can do that, we definitely gotta get this thing boiling. Alright, here you're probably noticing my assistant looks like she grew up a little bit, and that's because it's not Abby, but my wife Michelle. And we've been boiling for, I really don't know how long, a couple hours. And the important thing is, we are at the point to check if we really have syrup in it. So as we label this in to our hydrometer, this is actually a device, it's called a Murphy cup. And the reason it has a dial on the front that's calibrated to let you know what your specific gravity is as a result or a function of like temperature versus specific gravity. But the important thing, and not necessarily the science behind it, we have to get to a point where this dial says we need to be at about 60.5 for a specific gravity. As we look here, we are now floating right there. So we're going to turn this off, and at this point pour it in, and we're going to get to filtering, which is our last step, and finally getting real syrup.